And we're live. Hey everyone, it's Lynn Bardowski. Thanks for tuning in. We are actually broadcasting live from Petties and Prosecco. Prosecco is a sparkling wine, if you did not know. So say hi. Hi. We are all getting pedicures right now. This key event I'm doing with Team Visionista, which is my tribe of followers. Hey everyone, guys, if you guys can let me know you can hear okay in the chat because it's really loud here. Thanks for the heart love. I really appreciate that. So I'm wearing a headset with a microphone. Hey lady versus bags. So just say yes in the chat if you guys can hear okay. And then I'll know that the sound is good. Hey MCK Jam. So please type yes in the chat if you can hear. If you guys don't know me, I am Lynn Bardowski. Yes, hey! Thanks for joining, guys. You can hear. Hey, Sinclair. I am the CEO and founder of $1 Million Party Girl. I founded the $1 Million Party Girl brand a couple years ago when I wrote a book called Success Secrets of a $1 Million Party Girl, based on my 25-year experience building a multi-million-dollar direct sales business. So I do what I teach. I'm still in direct sales, still out there doing parties just like you guys. And I have a private VIP group of direct sellers and small business owners. And tonight we're doing Petties and Prosecco because we can. So if you guys are in my Visionista tribe, put Visionista in the chat so I know if you guys are joining. This is our live Q&A. We do it once a month. And tonight we're talking about phone fear. I did a poll with my group, and that was the number one reason. I said, what is your biggest obstacle? I'm getting a pedicure actually right now as I'm doing this. I'm broadcasting from my pedicure chair. How cool is that? I'll show you my nails when I'm done. Sorry, I don't have any Amazon book. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. So, yeah, they're all like, what the heck is she doing here? So let's talk about phone fear. Just put phone fear in the chat if that is your biggest obstacle, getting on that phone. I know when I started my direct sales business in 1990, we called it the 100-pound phone syndrome. And of course, now our phones are with us all the time, right? So 3 reasons you might be experiencing phone fear. Greatest fear, right? I know, so true. Why does that phone weigh so much? You know, we just procrastinate. And then how many of you guys have a chicken list? That list of people that you don't call, you know, you just keep moving them down. You're like, I'll call them tomorrow. And then the next morning you wake up and you go, oh, it's probably not a good time. You know, I'll wait another day. And then another day becomes, you know, a year later. Phone sales tough, not my cup of tea. Yes, I know, right? It's so hard. Oh wait, I have to. Here's my nail polish. Give me a lot of hearts if you guys like my color. This is what they're putting on my toes as I'm sitting here. My homeware market is a chicken list. I know, right? Sometimes they're the hardest people to call. So, Uniquely Wendy, hey girl. So, all right, 3 reasons why you might have a fear of the phone. And I'm going to give you guys some tips on how you can overcome it really quickly. Because you're not going to rock your biz if you're not picking up the phone, right? Number 1, rejection. So type no in the chat if you are afraid. Got to try that damn lacquer, game changer. I will, I promise. So if you're afraid of rejection, just put no in the chat if that's like the thing that really resonates with you, if that's your biggest fear, right? You don't know what people are going to say, so we're afraid. Ruth Scott, she's actually next to me in the petty chair right now. She made delicious cupcakes for our Petties event here. Yeah, you're afraid to hear the word no, right? No one likes rejection. Well, here's the reality. You will probably never hear it. You might have heard the book Go for No. A lot of us have read it in the direct selling business. And guess what? I just wrote a blog called Go for Ignore. Because very rarely do people actually pick up the phone. So in today's world, oh, it's the judgment. Yeah, that's a big one too, right? typically if you do call, I know a lot of our messaging is Facebook message. Hey, Sparkle with Joe. She's actually in our petty chair here getting a petty. Right? It's texting, Facebook messaging. So picking up the phone is important because it really makes you stand out. Even if you leave a voicemail, they hear that excitement and enthusiasm in your voice. So the reality is it takes 3 contacts, got to put my toes in water, to get a yes. So maybe leave the message and then follow up with that text or Facebook. All right, so number 1, I'm handing over my polish. Number 1, they're all laughing at me. They think it's hysterical. Rejection, right? Number 2, got to pick up my toes again. You don't do it enough. Hello. So you, right? How many of you, you just aren't good at it, right? So it's like anything, when you're doing something for the first time, it's scary, it might be a little bit challenging, and it's hard to get good at it, right? And if you're a mom, what do we tell our kids? Hey, Primrose, Pert, thank you. We tell our kids, right? Practice, practice, practice. That is really the key to being successful. Most people are not good at anything. What do you do if your contacts do text or email? This all applies, right? Same thing. We're afraid to text, we're afraid to email too. So whether you're, when I say through the phone, it really applies to any way that you are contacting somebody. So, because we procrastinate, because we're afraid of it, we never get good at it. That is really one of the biggest reasons that we are not reaching out to our customer base enough, right? And that, months go by, and then all of a sudden we suddenly need business, and we're like, okay, well now I'm going to pick up the phone and text and Facebook, and maybe I need to book some parties. And because we haven't been doing it, we're super rusty at it. So it takes 30 days, I'm sure you guys have heard this, to create a habit. And so I'm going to challenge you, when I'm done, to at least pick up the phone, whether it's a text or call or Facebook, at least once a day, even if it's one call. You do what works for your time. I'm trying to get out of your grand. I don't know what that means. That's Bonnie. She's behind me.
I'm trying to get out of your frame.
Oh, frame. She's in the petty chair next to me. All right, so fear of rejection, not doing it enough. So it's like the first time every time. We never get good at it. And the third reason is we don't know what to say. So type, in the meantime, heart attack. Woo! Hashtag heart attack. That means just tap like crazy. So how many of you type yes in the chat if you don't make the calls or you don't reach out because you just don't know what to say? And if you had those magic words, it's like a magic wand, you would do it, right? I'm missing the petty party. Hello from North Carolina. Hey, confident with Denise. I'm assuming that's Norwest, I'm thinking? Possibly. Confident with D. She's on Team Visionista in my VIP group. Hey! So yeah, you just need the words to say, right? All right, so let's figure out how to overcome all of those things. Yes. So I wrote a blog called, actually I have a copy of it for you guys, a killer booking call script. Now I've been making calls, Facebook message, texting, bad reception, afraid to drop complimental. Okay, hang with us as much as you can. So I do what I teach. I have been in the trenches with you guys for 25 years, so I know what works. And so all you have to do is do what I do. So I wrote a blog called A Killer Booking Script, and I'm gonna all take getting pedicures. Hey everybody! Hey! So if you go to milliondollarpartygirl.com, here you go. It was 3 blog posts ago. Ruth is helping me out. She's the cupcake queen. You guys got to check her out. Killer booking call script. 3 for you guys. So go to milliondollarpartygirl.com, click on blog. It's 3 posts ago, so it's easy to find in the feed. I'm done. You're good. She's still holding up my sign. My props. And it will give you the exact words to say to write an awesome booking script. And you can use this for texting. You can use it for Facebook messaging. It works. I have a consultant that went from 0 parties to 5 parties in literally like a 10-day period because she finally had the words to say. Your web checker eyelash looks all, thank you. These are my eyelash extensions. I'm very excited about them, and I got them done here. We are at Lamoda Nails, by the way, in Haddonfield, New Jersey. They do till 10. Thanks, guys. So there you go. Check out my blog. You'll get the exact words to say. And write out your own script. Make it your own. It's got to come from the heart, but it'll give you the template of exactly the words to say to get more yeses. And then I'm also the creator of a system I call Turning Your Nose into Who Do You Know? And you'll read about that in the booking script. So when people say no, you turn that into a huge referral opportunity. And when they say no, you say, no problem. I totally get it's not for you. I'm switching toes again. But before, we hang up, who do you know? And you have to be real specific to get the right referral. So ask for your ideal client. So when I started my, hey, MZK Jams, and while you're there, comment. Yes, comment. Swipe. You guys, you could share this on Twitter, which would be awesome if you like the content here. You can swipe to share it and tweet us out. So that's how I started my business. I actually started with, thank you for sharing. MCK Jams, you're awesome. And for the heart love as well. We appreciate that. So I started with 6 parties. 3 of them were people I didn't know because I turned my nose into who do you know? So that way when you get a no, it's not a closed door. It turns into a whole new opportunity for them to reach people that they know. And you have to be real specific. So I said, my sister said no, of course. So I said, who do you know in your neighborhood that is the demo diva, who is always having parties? This is 25 years ago, but it still works today. Who's the party girl in your neighborhood? And if you're booking Facebook parties, say, who do you know that is, the social media guru? Who's always on Facebook? That is your ideal client. And right away, my sister's like, oh my gosh, the girl down the street, she's having, like every 6 months, she's having a party, and she had never had a party like party. So I said, oh, you got to refer me. Call her up, see if she will do it. And she said yes. And that she was like a professional hostess. So when you get those referrals, they're going to refer people because you asked for what you want and you were real specific, turning your nose into who do you know. And then they don't feel bad and avoid you because they said no. And then there's kind of that uncomfortableness, which is like, yeah, then they're avoiding you and you're avoiding them. Now they can feel really great because they can become an ambassador for you and, be okay with saying no and maybe not needing your product. Maybe your family and friends are not your ideal clients, but they can refer you to who you know. Tell them you will hook them up with whatever products they want. I tell them I never want you to buy candles from me ever. I will totally hook you up. Keep losing connection. All right. Well, we're doing the best we can. Thanks for hanging in there. All right, guys. So I hope that helped. Check out my blog, get the killer booking script. If you want to be a part of my Visionista group, it's a VIP group I have, switching toes again, for training and resources and all kinds of awesome sauce. Feel free to check that out on my website as well. Would love to have you join Team Visionista. So thanks, everyone. Oh, that's hot. Too hot. Ouch. I love being a Visionista. Thanks, Ruth. She's treating us with cupcakes tonight. All right, so make a commitment. Do it. If you're in Team Visionista, we'll do a 30-day challenge to make at least 1 call a day until you become confident, use the script, and turn your nose into who do you know. And at the end of 30 days, we're going to see what that does for your business. All right.